guys, and welcome back to my channel. We're doing a two-faced supervillain look because me and Jack, my lovely model over here, are going to Download Festival this summer, and on the Friday they've got a fancy dress day and the theme is villains. So I'm going to do like half a muscle, torn away muscle side of a face, and then we're just going to leave Jack's beautiful natural face on the other side. And yeah, you're going to get to know Jack, a little bit about him and what he does, while I make him look like a tit. Okay, so I'm going to go in first of all with liquid latex down the centre of the face, and this is going to give like the torn away skin look. A Q-tip, so American, and just place it down the centre of the face. I've got the latex that dries see-through, so much easier than having a skin coloured one because it never goes to the skin colour of the model that you're doing your look on. How's that smelling, Jack?
Stinky. Smells like rotten fish.
Yummy! And we're just going to leave that to dry for a few minutes. As you can see, it's slightly starting to dry. It's going see-through around the edges. And while it's doing that, I'm going to add another layer on top of the areas that I've already dried, just to make it a bit thicker. So now, while that is still drying, I'm going to start the muscle side of the face. And for that, I'm going to be using some grease paints from Krylon. This is what the palette looks like. Very, very loved palette this is. And I'm going to go in with some red and just kind of make it look like the skin's come off his face. So once I've drawn out part of the face in red, and then I'm going to go in with the detailing with the little strands of white and darker, just to build up the lifelike 3D effect of the muscle. I'm going to go in with another small brush, and I'm going to have a darker red, just to give shadow and depth to the face. And then with a even smaller brush, I'm going to go in with some white at the top.
The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone.
What? What?
What?
You're looking at me like I've like stabbed you in the eye or something.
I don't do well if you don't touch mine.
Look up. I'm so bad at this. Where's your eye? You look so impressed. Okay, so I've got to like halfway through the muscle side of the face. It's actually harder than I thought it was going to be. I'm just going to carry on regardless because I actually find it quite fun to do it. That's it so far. I mean, it could be worse. How you like being my model?
Good. It's relaxing.
I always think that's relaxing. Jack doesn't mind me putting makeup on him. That's why I love him. Tell us one funny fact about you.
No.
Or just tell us something interesting about
I can't think of anything. I'm clearly not that interesting.
No. I think you're interesting, so...
I don't know. It's taken me about 7 years to be able to start up my own YouTube recording channel.
Yeah.
And so I can do drum covers on YouTube.
He's really good.
It's
You need
taken
to
me
check him out.
7 years to do that.
Well worth it though.
Yeah, it's worth it. Well, it's going okay so far, but hopefully it'll get better as they go along.
How many times have you been to Disneyland, Jack?
How many times have I been to Disneyland?
Yeah.
So many I've lost count.
Like 11 times?
I've been going since I was about 3 months old. At one point I was going like every year. For like 5 years or 6 years in a row I went every year.
His sister is obsessed with Disney as well. She loves it.
And
She can't get enough.
like, we usually tend to go when there's an anniversary. I'd say I've been about like 12 or 13 times, I think,
Yeah.
over my lifetime. Been about 12 or 13 times in total.
So, I'm gonna put some black in like the nose holes that Jack's meant to have, and his eye hole as well, because there's no muscle there. So I'm using the cotton bud, face me, and then to blend it I'll use the other end of the cotton bud, just to blend the harsh lines out.
I had this problem with my eyes, don't I?
Okay, so now I've finished the muscle side of the face. It is quite hard, so I'm warning you. If you want to do it, you've got to have a lot of patience, and maybe look at a few photos on your phone of muscles to get some inspiration. I've used a mixture of white grease paints to highlight some of the strands of the muscle, red, darker like purpley red, and a skin colour, and then I've also used, you okay?
Yeah, sorry.
And I also used black to add some depth and dimension to the muscles. It's okay, I mean, for a first attempt it's not bad. Just the eye bit is really hard to do, but I think this bit's turned out quite well. So what we're going to do is we're going to peel off from one side of the face and make it look like the skin's like coming away from his face. So I'm going to do that using a cotton bud, a trusty cotton bud. And I'm just going to start at the bottom and just start peeling. Don't peel it back too far, otherwise it's just going to come off totally. Maybe I should start from the top here. I'm gonna rip off my hair or something.
Probably.
I do like to Right, because I've peeled some of it off, I'm gonna try and like stick it back on. There. So if you've peeled any bits off, just stick it back on with a bit of latex. It'll be fine. You okay? Mm-hmm. So once we've done that, we're gonna make these bits look all like charred and bloody, like it's been like ripped off or burnt off or something. So we're gonna do that by going in again with the grease paints, red and dark red and black, and then we're gonna fill it in with some blood. See, the flaps are like half off, and you wanna just put the red like on the flaps and inside the flappy bits here. And you can make this bit messy. You don't have to be neat for this bit. because blood is never neat. And you can kind of just smudge it over this bit. And then you want to go in with a darker one. Just add a bit of depth to the wound. Smudge it if need be. Don't be afraid to like smudge it. It just makes his skin look a bit sore on the other side. And then just add a little bit of black in between, just right in the depth of the fold of latex, because then it makes it look like it's a deep cut. Turn your head to the side. So now we're getting on to the fun bit where we can add some fake blood. I've got FX Dark Blood from Krylon. We're going to apply it with another cotton bud, and we're just going to place it in the cut. Just put it on the flap and then like inside the flap as well, and get quite a lot on so it kind of dribbles down the face. Makes it look a bit more realistic. And then drip it in areas over the muscle as well, just so that like it's open. So that's it with the blood on. I think I've ruined it when I put the blood over it. What do you guys think? I think I might have ruined it. What do you think?
I don't know what I'm supposed to like be looking for, because I'm not good at detail and stuff.
I suppose it does look kind of gory.
Yeah, it does look kind of gory.
That's what it looks like. I think this bit here just looks like you're crying blood.
Yeah, but then wouldn't you be if you had this kind of face?
Maybe. None of it's real, so it's all just your own interpretation at the end of the day. So just go with it. I hope you liked my tutorial. I hope you enjoyed the finished look as well. And we'll see you next time. Bye guys!